Hi guys, good morning everyone. Welcome to MCFC TV. We're going live with this one. This is the pre-match team news, and we're just waiting for that to come through. It should be coming through, I don't know, within the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes. So let's see, is anybody around? Don't forget, we are going live now. We'll be going live at half-time. So a quick review of the game, and then we'll be going live straight after the final whistle. So come and join us. Plus, we'll be putting out more videos and interviews and things like that. We've already put one out on the channel. A couple of City fans on the coach going down about an hour or so ago. So they're on the channel already. Go over and have a watch of those, and there'll be more interviews going out, fan interviews going out during the day, and then obviously after the game as well. So this is the place to be. Going to give you loads of team news, no issues with streaming, problems of Wi-Fi at the ground and things like that, because we've got our boots on the ground at the game. And obviously I'm here, gutted, couldn't get a ticket. But then I saw on Twitter, somebody said they had a spare, and it's one of those, do you gamble going all the way to London and then not get one and things like that? That's the El Blur. Hey Andy, been waiting. Good mate. It does say 11:25, but I'm on just a touch earlier just to just see if anyone's in the house and what's going on. So let me just see what is happening over there. No, nothing yet on the official site. Let's just check in and see if there's anything anywhere else, any other bits of news that's coming through. What do you think I'm just looking now, what's Mark Lawrenson, his score prediction. He's going for a 2-1 win to City. He thinks it'll be a tight game. He doesn't think it'll be as easy this time around. A couple of the guys, one of them on the bus, on the coach going down, didn't want to make a score prediction. He says he doesn't do that. But the other one agreed with Loro and said he thinks it'll be a tight game. He thinks Aguero might come off the bench and score, and the other one would be Sterling, with Haller scoring for them. So I don't know. What's your score prediction? What do you think? Are you nervous? The season's here at last. It's the first game. Let's just hope it's 3 points and a decent performance by the lads. So I personally think Aguero's going to start. I really do, with Leroy Sané being out. I agree that if Sané would have been fit, possibly Sergio may have been on the bench and he may have stuck with Sterling up front. But I think he's ready. He's been there now for a couple of weeks, since I think a week last Monday. So let's hope so. Let's hope he is. Just looking on the official site now, they're posting a video of the players arriving with, let me just see, with Mikel Arteta and Pep walking off behind him. Just seeing if I can see any other players that are there. Easy 3 points, Gerard, you reckon? Morning, Andy, live. Liverstone's throw from my local, which I'll be watching it in. 3-0 City, you reckon? Just seeing if I can see any of the players. Well, the first one off is Rodri, followed by Angelino, Aymeric Laporte, though he's not carrying a bag. So I'm not sure whether I don't know whether I'm reading a little bit too much into that, but just seen Zinchenko. I had Zinchenko for me, Sam Jarvis. So yeah, he's not carrying a bag. You know what the players normally do? They carry like a little sort of bag and things. I don't know whether you read out into it. Kevin De Bruyne is carrying a bag, so is Ederson. Who's that behind him? Oh, that's David Silva. Gabby Jesus is in black rather than the purple. John Stones. There's Scott Carson. Cancelo's there with Zinchenko behind him. I haven't seen Kyle Walker yet, unless he just skipped off screen. They're just showing you further sort of clips of the City players. No Oscar Bob, I'm afraid. No, Laporte's definitely not carrying a bag. So Bernardo Silva's there. Seeing if anyone else. Raz is there. Oh, Bravo's had a shave. He's shaved all his beard off. Mahrez is there. So as we know, he's back in the squad now because of he got cleared. Nicholas Otamendi. Who else is carrying a bag? Kyle Walker. Sergio. He's got his rucksack on. Still got his white silver hair. So there you go. The players they're in town, as it says on the official site. So yeah, what do you think? Did you see Foden? No, I didn't. Now that's not to say that Foden's not there, because it's just stops now. As you know, if you go to the matches and you watch the players coming off the bus, Sergio always waits. He always wants to be last off the bus. But I didn't see Phil Foden. That's not to say that Foden's not in the squad. Scott Carson is one for the future. This won't be an easy game. I don't think it will. I don't think it will be an easy game, if I'm being honest. It's always difficult to judge the first game of the season because, we've just had that, a full 90 minutes and penalties and emotions and everything at Wembley last Sunday. And, but then again, you look what Liverpool did last night to Norwich, but that was on the cards anyway. I thought Norwich were very, very naive with the way they approached it, but their manager said he ain't going to change. He's going to keep his footballing philosophies. Now, he might do that after one defeat, but if they get stuffed, I don't know, 3-4-0, 3-4 times in the first sort of 5-6 games, then he might have to, just to try and help their survival in the Premier League. So let's just see, is anything else on here? We've got a good record against West Ham. I think it's 17 goals to 1 in the last 3 games or something like that. So we have got a very impressive record. Just seeing if there's anything else coming up on anywhere else. City fans are outside the London Stadium. I can see that. Didn't see Harwood Bellis. I'd be very surprised if he's in the team. Let's face it, who's going to replace him? Because Garcia's ahead of him. Otamendi's ahead of him. So you can only have so many subs. Alisson, I've no idea, mate. I've not got a clue. I'm sure whatever it is, he'll be assessed today. Normally they do all the assessments the next day just to ensure any swelling goes down and things like that, so that they can get a proper look at it. Was Ilkay there? I didn't see him. That's not to say these are sort of clips of players coming off the coach and then they're switching to inside the stadium, walking down the tunnel, and then they switch back outside. So in between those little sort of frames, they might already have come out, but they've not been captured coming into the tunnel. So Foden could be there. I'm expecting him to be there, and I'm expecting Gundogan to be there as well, if I'm honest. But we'll wait and see, because the team news is only 2 minutes away now. So we'll wait and see. Always had a soft spot for them since they signed the legend Ian Bishop. Yeah, there's always been a really good relationship between City and West Ham fans in particular. TFL Nathaniel Jackson, I'm a West Ham fan and thinking that City are going to hammer us 3-0. City, unfortunately, well, we'll see. I don't think it'll be an easy game, mate. I'll be honest with you. I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm still going for a City win. I said 3-1, but the first game is the first game, and I think West Ham will do really well this year, but I think your defence is going to have to be on its game, and so is ours, if I'm honest. But I say 3-1, says Joseph Beattie. Still nothing on the BBC site, still nothing. Team news is about to drop. It's saying on the BBC site, but nothing yet on the City site, but it should come out within the next minute. Was that Haller is a baller? Yeah, people are saying he's a decent player. So, when you've got Anderson up front as well, we're going to have to be careful. Anderson's pace is electrifying. So, City are going to have to be really careful today, especially, certainly if Anderson tries to get one-on-one with Zinchenko. Zinchenko's going to have to be really, box clever today with him and either get very tight or just give him that extra couple of yards. I think he'll score Sterling with 2 and KDB. I think 2 on City. I think West Ham will go 1-0 up, but City will win it, Cal Blundell says. We'll wait and see. Team news should be out any second now. Just waiting. Come on, City website. You say 11:30. Let's get it on here. BBC are also saying it's about to drop. Oh, it's here from City officially. Edison, Walker, Stones, Laporte, Zinchenko, De Bruyne, and it just goes off my screen. But Edison is in there. It'll come up officially on here in a second. On here, and then be able to give you that possibly, and also maybe just shortly after that the subs. But Edison, Walker, as we know, and here we go. This is it. So Edison, Walker, Laporte, Stones. So Laporte does play. Zinchenko, Rodri, David Silva's the captain with Kevin De Bruyne. Interesting. No Bernardo Silva. Mahrez starts. Sterling and Jesus. I can't believe that lineup. I really, really can't. That is, for me, not great. Subs, Bravo, Gundogan, Aguero, Bernardo, Cancelo, Otamendi and Foden. Now, that does not fill me, but that is Pep Guardiola all over. That is Pep Guardiola all over. Surprises you. Now, for me, I would definitely not have gone with that 3 up front. Without a shadow of a doubt. Not when you've got Aguero there, even though he is my fantasy captain, bastard. But Mahrez over Bernardo, unless Bernardo's got a knock. Jesus and Sterling, so maybe Jesus is playing up front, Sterling on the left, Mahrez on the right, maybe. Then we've got Rodri, Silva and De Bruyne, and then obviously Walker, Laporte, Stones, Zinchenko and Edison in net. That does not fill me with glee, I must admit. And for me, that gives West Ham an even better job today. Chance. Mahrez can do the job. We'll wait and see. Do you think signing injury could affect the season, or do you think it doesn't matter? Hardly played very in and out last season and it didn't affect us. So why not Bernardo? Don't know. He's on the bench, but we don't know why he's not starting. West Ham lineup, I can give you that now. It is Fabianski, Cresswell, Balbuena, Anderson, Lanzini, Wilshere, Haller, Diop, Fredericks, Antonio and Declan Rice. Subs are Jimenez, Zabaleta, Hernandez, Snodgrass, Sanchez, Fornals and Ogbonna. That's that. So Cancelo gets a place on the bench. Gabby keeps his place ahead of Sergio Aguero, and Riyad Mahrez in for Bernardo Silva. Well, we'll see. So Aaron Cresswell is the captain of West Ham today. So sorry to say this, Andy, but West Ham 2-1 now. Hey, listen, we still got that firepower on the bench. So we can bring Sergio on. We can bring Cancelo on if we need to. We can bring Bernardo Silva on. But I find it strange, and sometimes I just look at it and think, Pep, stop messing about. He does do that, but we have to trust in him. So maybe he's seen something in training. Maybe he thinks Mahrez has come back from the AFCON full of beans, really up for it, was probably raring to go and play at Wembley last week. But obviously with the issue with the drug that he'd taken or had been given for this nasal thing, they didn't want to risk it. And he's probably been firing in training this week. And maybe Pep thinks, maybe Bernardo, no, let's face it, Bernardo wasn't great last week at Wembley. So maybe he's saying, look, kid, here's your chance. You know, you go for it. You've got to grab it. So maybe he'll have an absolute stormer. And we'll see. I trust Mahrez. Kevin Kaká says Zinchenko is in trouble with Haller. Why does Haller play on the right? I thought it's a centre forward. But maybe in the air, possibly. I think Mahrez will score. Good luck from LFC. Yeah, I was actually looking at some of the Anfield Wrap tweets and unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 1 down, 37 to go. We're going to be champions this year. It's like, Tono, it was top of the league, most goals scored. It was like, we've only played 1 game. Nobody else has played yet. Only surprise for me is no Bernardo. Boomleaf says, Pep knows best we will still win. Absolutely, you've got to go with what Pep's, you've got to trust Pep. I mean, if you don't, then you're just a fool. Joseph Beattie, don't underestimate Zinchenko. City haven't lost when he's played. Maybe a little overweight. Who you talking? Who's that? Who might be a little overweight? Joseph Beattie, great record. There are a lot of arrogant fans. It's like, but I don't know whether it was tongue in cheek, but I don't think it was. It was like quite serious. Bernardo, overweight? No. We'll be okay. They don't have Andy Carroll now. Mark the Blue says. So what else are your final thoughts? Just quick, we've got 5 minutes and then we're cracking on. No offence, but I'm sick of City winning the league all the time. I think Spurs are going to win it. From a West Ham fan? No. I think they'll do really well. They've made 2 or 3 very good signings. So I think they'll be right up there. Whether they've got the in-depth squad, that's the thing. And you only have to see today. First game of the Premier League season, and we've got our new signing, Cancelo, on the bench. We've got Sergio Aguero on the bench, and we've got our player of the season, Bernardo Silva, on the bench. That just shows you how we can go through a season just, banging in performance after performance because we can rotate. But the sad thing is we haven't got a Sane as well now on the bench. So other players are going to have to step up this season because Sane is going to be out for around about 6 months. So Bernardo's skin and bones, he is. Jasmine Diaz, hi, how are you? 49er, I'm not worried. Let's go City. Go City, says Anuz. Shrether, how wasn't KDB not play a season? Bernardo Silva was. KDB, remember, was out for long periods with his injuries. He had two bad injuries last season. And played nowhere near the games. Bernardo Silva. Jesus hardly played. Bernardo Silva was absolutely phenomenal. And it was very tight between him, and I reckon, and Raheem Sterling. So Bernardo Silva was excellent last year. I've changed my final score. West Ham 1, City 4. Sam Jarvis, was Cancelo and Danilo different deals? Because I thought it was 27 million plus Danilo, but apparently there are 2 different deals. Not that I've read. The only ones I've read is it's all part of the deal. It was a part of the deal with Danilo going one way with money, which was around about the 30 million euro mark, plus Danilo. If they are 2 different deals, I don't think it makes much difference, if I'm being honest. Carl Blunder, I think City will walk away with the lead by 10, 18 points clear. However, I think second and third will be close between Spurs and Liverpool. I'm not sure it'll be 10 to 18. I'd be very surprised because if we were to replicate last season, then that's 98 points. That you could be saying that Spurs and Liverpool will only get 80 points. I think it'll be, my personal opinion is I think we might win it by 5, something like that. And I think we might get low 90s, 92, 93, something like that. David O'Brien, we will do great, and furthermore, Lassie Blue, what a shock, West Ham going 4 spuds, yeah. How do you feel about ACL? Yeah, it's bad. It's not great. KDB will have a killer year. I think he will have a brilliant year this season. Raz will score twice today. Joseph Beattie, Bernardo Silva, the best player on the planet. Cancelo can play on the wing, which is good news. Sane is out. Yeah, maybe. Anu says don't score in the first 15 minutes. KDB giving an assist. Wow, that's specific. David O'Brien, come on, City. Cheers for your updates and input, mate. Respect. Thank you, David. Sam Jarvis, it was because Cancelo apparently cost 65 million and Danilo went for 34 million, so Cancelo is apparently our record signing. Come on, City, says Corny. Mind and Motion, how are you? Bring it on. Joseph Beattie, Sterling in my fantasy team. Hope he grabs a nice brace. Yeah, he's in mine as well. But I did have Aguero as my captain, so I really thought he was going to play today. Or did I? Have I got him? Yeah, I think I have. Or did I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I think I might. Did I put Sterling as my captain? Can't remember. I think I have got Aguero. Oh, well. We'll see. I think I'm last in the Man City Fantasy League because I'm playing. No, I've had not one single player out my team has played yet. So anyway, listen. Thanks for watching. We'll be back later. Don't forget, if you've not seen the fan interviews on the coach going down, go over and see them. This video will be. It's just previous to this video, and. Carl says, I hate how people say City are only successful due to money, but it makes no sense because other teams are just jealous. I'm an Everton fan and I respect City and they deserve success. Thanks, Cal. Joseph Beattie, Salah's my captain. Is he in? You've not got... it was because last season we had a rule in the fantasy league that we set up last year that was no United players were allowed. And I had a couple of Liverpool players in last season. This season, I've not put any United, and I've just couldn't put any Liverpool players in it. So I've really sort of cut my nose off to spite my face. I've tried to just avoid any Liverpool players, any United players, and try and get as many points as I can without having any of them in my team. And let's face it, last season I was second until the last day out of 130, 140, and I led for quite a while. And I think on here, Ryan Corrie, he picked me on to second by a couple of points on the last day, so I ended up third. And that was without playing any United players or anything. I hardly had any Liverpool players in the team. I think I had Trent Alexander-Arnold at one point. I think I put Salah in for a few games, but just this season, I just thought, no, I don't care about winning it. I just cannot put United or Liverpool players in my team. I just can't. So that might change if I'm still last with about 10 games into the season. But no, I'm going to try and avoid it and play no United, no Liverpool players in my team this year. My teacher is a City fan. Oh, good. Obviously a great teacher. Danilo is now record sale. My captain is Edison. Let's hope he has a good one today. My captain was Alisson and he's injured. Yeah, good start. What's the prize for winning? It's a Lamborghini. Yes, it is a Lamborghini. How did you know? Gutted had Bernardo, Gundogan and Aguero. Well, I thought mine was bad with Aguero being my captain, not in it. But you had Bernardo, Gundogan and Aguero. Never mind, Diana. Your vice captain will take over and you just have to hope there's no need for Sergio to come on. That's what I'll be doing. Good luck with the match, Andy. Come on, you Irons. All the best with that. Anyway, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. If you've not given it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you click subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Like I said, every time a brand new video comes out, we'll be panging it onto our channel. You'll be notified, so you'll know immediately. And if it's a live vlog, you'll be notified and you can come and join in. See you, Andy. See you, mate. Is the build-up on now? It will be. It's not on the TV. I've not got my TV on, sorry, so I'm going to go and put that on and just have a listen and have a watch until we start. 60,000 nil. Cheers, Andy. What's your prediction? 3-1 for me. Come on, you Irons, says Marco Sabu. I'm still sticking with 3-1, even though I'm not too happy about that forward three, if I'm honest. But, hey, we've got trust in Pep, and we'll always have Sergio, Cancelo, and Bernardo Silva on the bench should we need it. So going to be a good game, going to be a tight game, but I've just got this feeling City will win. I just think even with those three up front, I don't think West Ham's defence is great, if I'm honest, but going forward they could cause us some trouble. 2-1 in my opinion because of City's lineup. We'll see. Anyway, don't forget we'll be back at half time with another quick live vlog, so join us then. We'll see how the game's going. Just for 5-10 minutes before kick-off, and yeah, go and watch the videos. They're gonna be on the channel all day. So take care. Good luck, West Ham fans out there, all you Iron fans, and let's hope everybody has a good day out at the London Stadium and City come back with 3 points. See you soon.